Welcome to everyone. So, in our last two videos, I have explained that half range sine series and half range cosine series in details, the theory part, and also the problem related to half range cosine series. Now, in this video, I am discussing about a problem related to half range sine series. See the problem. Find half range sine series of the function fx equal to x where the domain is 0 to pi, closed 0 pi closed interval, and hence reduce that 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus and so on, this equal to pi by 4. Now see the graph of this function. So this is our given function fx equal to x in this 0 to pi section. Now see the problem. It is asked that find half range sine series, and as we know, in case of half range sine series, our function will be odd function. That is, this given function should be extended on the negative half minus pi to 0 as an odd function. So our extension will be odd extension. So in this part, the function is like this, fx equal to x. So this is the function fx equal to x. It is odd because take any point x, then this is minus x. So this value f of minus x and this value f of plus x, both are same in magnitude but opposite in sign. So this function is odd. Therefore the extension is odd extension. Right? So let's start answer. So here extended function is x for 0 to pi and x for minus pi to 0. Therefore fx equal to x for minus pi less than equal to x less than equal to pi on the entire domain, entire region minus pi to pi. Now calculate period p equal to length of the interval. Okay, p equal to 2l equal to length of the interval, that is 2 pi. Therefore l equal to pi. Now find out the values of a0, an, bn. So the value of an will be 1 by l integration minus l to l ft cos n pi t by l dt. Right? Now see, this is our finally extended function which is odd. So this is odd and cos function is even. So product of an odd function and an even function is odd. Therefore the integrand is odd. So the value of n will be 0 as our known result. So I repeat the known result, that is minus integration minus pi to pi fx dx. This has a direct consequence. This equal to 2 integration 0 to pi fx dx if f is even and 0 if f is odd. This is our known result. So n equal to 0 for all n equal to 1, 2 and so on. Now calculate the value of a0. a0 equal to 1 by l integration minus l to l ft dt. And here our extended function ft is odd final function. So this is odd. Therefore the value of a0 is 0. Now calculate the value of bn. So bn equal to 1 by l integration minus l to l ft sin n pi t by l dt, that is equal to 1 by pi integration minus pi to pi ft sine, put the value of L, then pi cancel out, so sine nt dt. Therefore, see, ft is odd, sine function is odd, product of two odd function is even. As the integrand is even, so our direct result, that is 2 by pi integration 0 to pi ft sine nt dt. Therefore, in this section 0 to pi, the value of ft is t, 2 by pi integration 0 to pi t sine nt dt, that is equal to 2 by pi integration 0 to, okay, don't write this. Now use integration by parts, that is t sine is minus cos nt by n minus integration derivative of t1 and again integration of sine nt, that is minus, so plus cos nt by n dt, t equal to 0 to pi. Now, okay, integration by parts, I just repeat this formula, integration by parts, that is integration u and v dt. This is equal to uv means ut vt, uv are functions of variable t. Acha, next, this is equal to u integration v dt minus integration du dt integration v dt, and for this integration write dt. This is the formula for integration by parts. Okay, so using this we get now 2 by pi minus t cos nt by n plus this is sine nt by n square, t equal to 0 to pi. Now therefore 2 by pi, put the values of t, pi and 0, for pi that will be minus pi cos n pi by n, and this is sin n pi, and sin n pi is 0, so omit this part. Now put 0, if we put 0 here, this term will vanish, also sin 0 0, so those are vanishing part, not writing this. So we get minus 2, pi cancel out, so minus 2 by n cos n pi. This is our final answer. So bn equal to minus 2 by n cos n pi for n equal to 1, 2 and so on. Therefore, half range sine series of the function fx, that is our given function, is of the form what is the form is 0 by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity n cos n pi x by l, l is pi, so pi cancel out, so nx plus bn sin nx. My suggestion is you first write the full form, then put the value, then there is less chance to any mistake, to do any mistake. Acha, next put the values. Now the values of a0 and n, see the values, a0 is 0, n is 0, so only bn, and bn is this, so minus 2 by n cos n pi along with okay, some n equal to 1 to infinity, this is bn, then sin nx. Must write this term along with bn. sometimes we just write the value of bn and we totally forget to write this part, so keep in mind. Okay, next okay, next see the problem. This is our problem. Hence deduce that this expression equal to pi by 4. So for second part, I am splitting up here but don't want to split in this line. So go to the second part. Second part is here, if x satisfies, fx means not the extended function, this fx is the given function. It is better when you write this extended function on this minus pi on this part, so you denote it as another name, say capital Fx. So I think that will be better to understand, or you may write small fx, what is easy to you. Okay, here fx satisfies, first check fx is periodic, piecewise continuous, and it has finite number of relative maxima and minima. So we can write if here fx satisfies Dirichlet's condition on the given domain, as this is for the given function. So given domain is on 0 less than equal to x less than equal to pi here, and also if x is continuous on this section 0 less than equal to x less than equal to pi. Okay, so we can write fx equal to this Fourier series. So fx equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity minus 2 by n cos n pi sin n x. Okay, so this is fx. Now we have to put suitable value of x so that we get our final answer, that is this 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5. So in this case, I have told in the previous video that if there is sign related term along with x, there is sign related term, then if we put x equal to pi by 2, in some cases it will good for your answer, that is you may get the final answer, or when there is cos related term in the right hand side, if we put x equal to 0, then we get the answer, but it is not for all. This is better, you have to put the value of x as per your requirement, that is as per your question paper. So here I am going to put the value of x, that is pi by 2. So put x equal to pi by 2, we get f of pi by 2 equal to summation n equal to 1 to infinity minus 2 by n cos n pi and sin pi by sin n pi by 2. Okay, now we have to split up this summation. So f of pi by 2, what is the value of f of pi by 2? Again see the function, this is your fx equal to x function for 0 to pi. So for pi by 2, fx equal to function value will be pi by 2. So this implies this will be pi by 2 equal to this sum. Now for n equal to 1, okay, minus 2 we may take common this minus 2. Then first for 1 cos pi by 1 with this term sin pi by 2, that is 1. Okay, I am writing sin pi by 2 plus second term for n equal to 2 minus 2 taking writing outside. Then for 2 cos 2 pi, so write cos 2 pi by 2, this is sin 2 pi by 2 plus cos 3 pi by 3 sin 3 pi by 2. Okay, plus so on in this way. Therefore pi by 2 equal to minus pi. Now write this value, cos pi is minus 1, sin pi by 2 is 1, this is minus 1 by 1. Now cos 2 pi is 1, sin pi means 0, so this function totally omitted. Next cos 3 pi, that is also minus 1, so plus minus 1, sin 3 pi by 2, that means see sin 3 pi by 2, this is equal to sin pi plus pi by 2, so this goes to third quadrant. Okay, this is pi by pi plus pi by 2, so this goes to third quadrant. Therefore this value is this is equal to sin pi by 2 minus. Okay, so this is minus 1 by 3, denominator 3, and so on. Therefore we get minus 2 minus 1 by 1, this is plus 1 by 3. Again the next term will be minus 1 by 5. If we calculate this, then we get and so on, plus 1 by 7 minus 1 by 9 and so on. So this is the expression. So we get pi, okay, pi by 4, I am writing pi by 4, and minus is adjusted with this term, so this is 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus and so on. Minus is adjusted with these terms, so we get this. Therefore 1 by 1 minus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 minus so on, this is equal to pi by 4. See the problem? Yes, we get. So proved. So in case of half range sine series and half range cosine series, you get this type of problems, and this is the pattern to solve this type of problems. In our next upcoming videos we will talk and more interesting topics. If you have if you have any question, any queries, difficulties, you may ask me on the comment section. So till then, goodbye, keep watching, thank you.